We here at Milan Free Methodist are starting a new series of videos called 101s. These will be basic conversations about various topics within the Christian world, some theological, some biblical. And so the first three videos that will be appearing over the course of this week, the first one is the Old Testament, and we're going to talk about the Old Testament and how the Old Testament's formed, what books are part of the Old Testament, what's some of the history behind those books, and some things like that. The next series will be the New Testament, and we'll talk about the New Testament, the Gospels, and how all those books were decided to be canon, and that whole process, and how each book was written, who it was written by, the history, the context. We're going to be doing some of that. And then the third series of videos that will appear later this week will be an intro into Wesleyan thought. We, as a Free Methodist church, derive our heritage from John Wesley. And so we're going to dive into what it means to have Wesleyan theology and what Wesleyan theology is. We're going to look at John Wesley's life. We're going to look at the order of salvation, all sorts of things that sometimes aren't really talked about in a Sunday service or maybe in a Bible study class, but we feel are important to get out. And this pandemic is serving as a perfect opportunity for us to get some more educational, informational teaching out to you. And so we hope that you'll participate in watching these 101s. They're going to be a great resource for you to maybe think about things that you haven't thought about. And let's be honest, you're sitting at home right now wondering what to watch, and we've provided more content for you to watch. Now, I don't know if you want to watch my face for as many videos as we produce, but this is just another opportunity for you to dive deeper into your faith. I think we've all had this question as to where can I go? What can I do? I want to know more about my faith and what we as a church believe and all this sort of stuff. And this is one of the opportunities and ways that you can dive deeper into our church history, our doctrine, the Old Testament, the New Testament. And this is just going to serve as strictly a teaching tool. And so if you are interested in any of those topics, or maybe you have topics that you want to know more about and you would like us to cover, you can email me, Alex Mace at mfmchurch.org, and we'll dive into those topics. And there will be a whole series of videos as long as this continues called the 101s, and maybe eventually even after this. So we hope that you'll join us in this.